guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you didn't already know, act like you know because it's DIDDY'S. So let's hop right into this video. So today we are reacting to more Diddy news. I know some of y'all are probably so tired. That's why I took a break, because I was tired of hearing all about it, okay? But today we are reacting to Diddy's son Christian Combs served papers, awful allegations, and Nick Cannon did what? And Khloe Kardashian. And this is all by Murad Morelli. I will link his original video down below, but before we hop in, you already know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Without further ado, let's just hop right into this video.
Well, it looks like Diddy's son Christian Combs has been officially served. It's been exclusively reported via In Touch Weekly that he's been served papers. Hey guys, it's Murad Morelli, daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this. Like father, like son, clearly is the theme of this video, where Christian Combs has Diddy's youngest son, Christian Combs, was served with legal papers by his accuser at his incarcerated father's Miami mansion. In Touch Weekly can exclusively report. According to court documents obtained by In Touch, Grace, who filed a lawsuit accusing Christian of assault, battery, essay, and intentional infliction of emotional distress, had the paperwork delivered to Diddy's mansion on the water today.
This is crazy.
Comes out today on December the 2nd, which was yesterday, which was literally yesterday by 9 minutes. Diddy has been spending time at the mansion before he was arrested in New York on charges. Diddy used one of his Miami properties as collateral for his bond. He was recently denied bond, as we all know. In the lawsuit, Grace claimed she worked as a stewardess in the yacht industry. She said she had planned to work in the industry. Grace said she was working on a yacht named Victorious in 2022. Diddy chartered the yacht himself. Grace said that he turned what was sold as a wholesome family excursion into a hedonistic environment filled with guests who Grace believed were actually S-workers. Grace said it resulted in an unexpected increase in workload and, exposure of unlawful drugs. Christian took a liking to her. She said he took an immediate interest in which she considered very inappropriate. She claimed Christian pressured her to drink with him in a recording studio. Grace's suit said Christian violently grabbed Grace's arm and began hurting her. He pulled Grace to the seat beside him and prevented her from getting up.
That is crazy. It's insane because I feel like the news about Diddy, all of this unraveling, it's just getting worse and worse. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. It's getting worse and worse, and it's just a hot mess. And honestly, for a second, I thought I was just seeing Diddy again. Like the resemblance is uncanny, okay? And it's sad because you would think that he's out here on his own doing this, but like this shit is taught. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, sad.
Grace said she asked to be able to return to the kitchen, but her pleas fell on deaf ears. She said Christian continues to demand she take more shots. Grace was scared, realized she was in a very dangerous place. She was also feeling the effect of the tequila shots and quickly suspected that it was spiked.
Oh.
The suit claimed that later in the day, Christian cornered Grace in a room and was very aggressive. She said he groped as she pushed him back constantly.
Oh my God.
Christian took off all his clothes and showed off his, erect, yes, you know what that word is. She said that he grabbed her arms and tried to force her to perform oral. Grace started fighting Christian, but he stopped when another employee walked into the room. She said she told the captain the following morning, but he lacked compassion and basically did not even care. Grace said the captain made her continue serving Christian whilst they were on the yacht. That she was not provided an option to be isolated or to never serve Christian. The suit claimed in addition to losing her employment, Grace also lost her longtime partner with whom she had planned a future. Grace's partner was never the same after seeing Grace's bruises on her body because of Christian's essay and having to deal with the mental and emotional.
Wait, what? First of all, the captain is no good. Unless she didn't communicate it, but I doubt that she didn't communicate it to the captain that this man had assaulted her. But then, on top of that, her boyfriend ends up leaving her because he couldn't stand to see the bruises on her body. What type of boyfriend, what type of relationship is that? Are you not supposed to lean in with more compassion and wanting to protect the person that you're with even more, knowing that something like that has happened to them? This is ridiculous. Like, where do y'all find these people?
Ramifications, so they separated. Why would you separate from your girl if she's gone through that?
Yeah.
Like, you're dumb, bruv. Anyways, Grace's mental health deteriorated to the point that she was medicated and required intensive therapy. Additionally, she fell into a deep depression and was unable to fully carry out her maid of honor duties at the wedding of her only sister, which she had been looking forward to. Grace said she continued to suffer serious harm as a result of Christian's actions. At the time the lawsuit was filed, Diddy's attorney slammed Grace's lawyer Tyrone Blackburn. Tyrone filed a separate case against Diddy on behalf of a music producer. Okay. So, I believe those papers have been served today. I think that's what this report is. I believe that this lawsuit is not brand new. I do think that he went through some kind of a lawsuit situation with Grace, and this became public knowledge, I believe, on the 6th of April, 5th of April, 2024, basically this year. And today, In Touch Weekly are reporting that papers have been served at the mansion where Christian COMBS is residing. So he's residing in this mansion, I believe, that Diddy used to live in, and that's where the papers were served. So these were just my own notes that I had written of this lawsuit, just to remind ourselves of the madness, like father, like son. Do you understand? Like, the fact that I didn't even reference this lawsuit when I was dragging the elder sons, I really should have done that. Like, can we really expect anything? And that's Can we really expect any moral compass from men like this, who learn from their father power trips as well, and therefore think they could do this stuff? This woman went through a significant essay, allegedly, lost boyfriend because he must have been a weirdo. Couldn't be a maid of honor to her sister's wedding. Like, your whole life flipped upside down. Less money as well. Not working. It's an absolute madness. But one thing like that is so small to Christian COMBS, and he's still walking around today. Well, today he's been served papers, so I guess we're going to see what goes on. This, of course, was filed on the 5th of April. But papers have been served today. I don't know if that even makes sense to me, but that is what In Touch Weekly are reporting, and this article did come out today on December the 2nd. Why did it take so long? So this is brand new information that papers were served at the mansion where, he is residing. What a monster this man Christian is. Just as bad as Diddy, in my opinion, like father, like son. Unfortunately, that's where he learnt all of the ways, and it really is crazy to me, because what do you think might be happening to Diddy's daughters?
Whoa.
If Diddy and his sons are doing this to other women, what might happen to your women? What might happen to your daughters? What kind of example are you setting for them? I truly don't understand.
Leave the girls out of this. That is a leap. And I'm sure it's come across people's minds, but that is a leap. That is a scary, scary leap, Murad. That is a scary, 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 scary leap. You are asking for some crazy, crazy, lawsuits with making all of that. Although they are presumptuous, I would not make that leap. That is insane.
I don't even know how they're playing happy families, to be honest with you. Because if one of my siblings was doing that, I don't even want to be around you.
Fair.
What kind of morals do you have? You're doing up happy family pictures and portraits and happy birthday posts and everything. But your brother has been doing a madness like this, and he's been accused of this. And you're just going to believe he's innocent. Just like your dad is innocent. Just like all of them are innocent, and these lawsuits are coming out of nowhere, and they're all perfect behaviors. I don't understand. Orlando Brown has come out to basically state that Nick Cannon, Mariah Carey left Nick Cannon because Nick Cannon was too busy sucking too many cannons, too many D's, and that he sucked him as well, was basically the gist of this interview. And of course Nick Cannon responds saying that he didn't have a good childhood, Orlando Brown, and basically leaves it at that. So again, we are re-erupting these allegations of Nick Cannon and what he was doing, and whether he's fluid or whatever isn't really an issue at all, to be honest with you. But, if that's why Mariah Carey left, I can absolutely understand. But I feel like two things can be true. I feel like Orlando Brown had a bad childhood, but Nick Cannon was definitely... Do you understand? I feel like two things can be true. We always, in our society, on social media, always want to believe that one thing can be true, when the world is very complicated. So, two things can be true, and that three things could be true. That could be the reason Mariah Carey was like, I don't want no fluid man. It is what it is. That's just not what I want. Call me biphobic, call me whatever the hell you want to call me. I don't want that. And you know what? I understand why Mariah would leave if that would be the reason, because that's not what you want your man to be doing. Point blank, period. If you're a woman, period. Like, majority don't. Now, we're going to get into Khloe Kardashian.
So
basically, somebody says, you guys are over here enjoying while Dream's grandma, Tokyo Toni, Blac Chyna's mother, is feeling the homelessness. She responds and says, I'm not knocking what anyone else chooses to show or keep to themselves, but personally, when people fall on hard times, I don't feel it's right to publicise that for my own personal pat on the back. Highlighting a charity or an organisation that may need some awareness is one thing, but I don't feel comfortable highlighting people when they're at a low point in their lives. To each their own, I'm only speaking for myself. And of course, this is in regards to Tokyo and what she's doing, and she's showing the people's faces, and basically Khloe's saying that that's not morally correct. I wouldn't be doing all of that for a pat on my back. This is shade in my opinion, but this is what Khloe's been doing. She's always living in the comments and, you know, staying in the library continuously. That's where she is at all the time. And, you know, probably because Dream came on live yesterday to say that she is the only Kardashian, which is true because her father is a man and therefore she's going to carry the name, whereas the others are, you know, all women and therefore their daughters are not going to be carrying the name. Basically, that's just how it's going to go. So, you know, I don't think Dream said anything wrong, to be honest with you. But of course, this is shade that is being thrown. And of course, when Tokyo Toni catches wind of this, she is going to obliterate Khloe.
But Dream is also a young lady, and therefore, if she chooses, I don't know her sexuality, that doesn't matter. But if she grows up and she's a heterosexual woman, XY, you know what I mean, whatever, then she marries a man. And if she is so traditional or whatever, this is me just assuming that this is how it will go. Then she marries a man and she takes on his name, being that she is traditional, if she is in the future. I don't know. I don't really like to think about all this stuff about other people's kids. That's none of my business. Therefore, she would lose the last name too. So she's not really the only real Kardashian. They're all up for losing their last names if they choose to go that traditional route and take on their husband's names. I can see that if it was for a boy. Now, as far as I know, Dream is a girl. But if it was a boy, then we would be talking about something different.
Khloe, and I feel like Khloe just don't need to say this. I feel like, I don't know why this triggered her. She probably said it for a reason. She probably wanted to trigger Tokyo. Why does it matter anyways? You know, whether people's faces are being shown or not is one thing, but everybody's getting something in that video. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to rehash over Khloe's nonsense and what she does in comments, because we've been talking about what she does in comments, and whenever Tristan was cheating on her, and we were always gathered here for all of that.
I'm screaming. I'm going to stop the video right here. Honestly, I'm sorry, I'm eating Oreos. But no, seriously, there are some things in this video I do not agree with. Especially when it pertains to him reeling in what could or could not have happened to maybe the girls in the family. I don't know. That just left a really bad taste in my mouth. I think that, yeah, it's very creepy to think about. And then as far as it goes for just the son and whatnot, a lot of that behavior, learned behavior, do we excuse it? No. But it is a lot of learned behavior, and it's scary. He's not at the age of like some little boy, you know what I mean? Like, he's not some young little boy, impressionable anymore. He's at an age where he can make choices. He can make the right choices. And he's not doing that, allegedly. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this video down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!